Solar and lunar eclipses. An eclipse occurs when a source of light is being blocked, just like when the sun, earth, and moon are in one straight line. Lunar eclipse happens when earth is in between the sun and moon. And during lunar eclipse, we have this what we call umbra, which is the dark inner portion of the shadow cone, while the penumbra is the lighter outer portion of the shadow. We have three types of lunar eclipses. One is total lunar eclipse, two is partial lunar eclipse, and the three is a penumbral lunar eclipse. Total lunar eclipse happens when the moon passes completely into the umbra, or the total shadow of the earth. Meanwhile, partial lunar eclipse occur when the moon does not fully move into the umbra. The last type of lunar eclipse is the penumbral lunar eclipse, which happens when the moon passes only through the penumbra, or the outer, lighter shadow, which makes the moon barely visible. Now, let's proceed to the solar eclipses. Solar eclipse occurs when the moon is directly between sun and earth. There are three types of solar eclipses. One is a total solar eclipse, two is partial solar eclipse, and the last one is annular eclipse. Total solar eclipse can only happen if you are at the exact spot within the moon's umbra, and which for a fact is not very big. Partial solar eclipse is visible if you are in the penumbra of the shadow, and only some of the moon will be shadowed. Last but not the least is the annular eclipse. Annular eclipse happens when the moon is farthest from the earth in its orbit. This makes the moon look smaller, so during the eclipse, you see an outer ring of light of the sun. Now let us compare and contrast solar eclipse and lunar eclipse. Solar eclipse happens during the daytime when the moon is casting a shadow on Earth, causing the sun to go dark. And the position of the celestial bodies is sun, moon, and earth. This happens during new moon, while lunar eclipse happens during nighttime when the earth is casting shadow on the moon, causing the moon to go dark. And the position of the celestial bodies is sun, earth, and moon, and it happens during full moon.